Okay, so for this video I would like to do the underwater tint. So as you know, when you play in most games, if the character dives into a body of water, then once the character's in the water, the entire screen goes like a darker, maybe like a blue color usually. So that's what I'm going to try and create here. So first I'm going to start off by selecting my camera, and in the camera I'm going to right click and create a 3D object plane, and I'm going to name this call underwater tint, and I'm going to rotate it -90. And as you can, if you look right here, if I move this slightly forward, if I go forward enough, then it appears. And I'm just going to scale this down. And if I go too small, you can see here that it's not big enough. So maybe if I go 0.6, oops, sorry, 0.06. So it's just big enough that it fills the entire camera view. And I need to create a material. So I'm going to go to the materials folder, right click, create material, underwater tint underscore matte. Instead of opaque, it's going to be transparent, and I'll give it a nice blue color, dark blue maybe, like that. And make sure to turn down the alpha so you can see the alpha is being turned down here. So I'll go like that, and I'm going to go here, select the this little plane that I just created, and I'm going to dump this material into the materials field. So as you can see, the camera view is a little bit bluish, but I'm going to pump up the alpha just a little bit. And if by default it's going to be off, so if I turn that off, it's nice and clear. So by default it's going to be off. I'm just going to leave it like that. And with the main camera selected, I'm going to go to wireframe, I'm going to go to side view, and I'm going to add a couple things. I'm going to add a sphere collider, and I need to check is trigger, and I also need to create a rigid body, and I have to make sure kinematic is checked. For the sphere collider, the size of it is fine. It can be nice and big, but I'm going to move it up just a little bit so that if it's too low, then the camera might not be all the way in the water, but this collider might trigger the underwater tint while the camera's above water. So we don't want that. So in order to ensure that, we keep this collider above. So just say here. So that way you know for sure that the camera is underneath the water before it switches on the underwater tint. Okay, so with that done, I want to go to scripts. I want to create a script called, first it has to be mono behavior script. I'm going to call it underwater tint, and I'll just open that up. Okay, so here I need to create public game object underwater tint. And from the character, I'm just gonna, the character script, I'm just gonna scroll all the way down. I'm gonna copy paste this bit of code, and I'm gonna paste it down here. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this, and I'm gonna put underwater tint set active true. So if on trigger enter, if the other collider has a water tag, while he enters the water, then the underwater tint is going to be true, and once he exits, it's going to be set back to false. So that should basically do it. I'm going to compile it. Okay, so I'm going to select the main camera, and I'm going to dump the underwater tint script onto the camera, and I have to make sure that I drag and drop the underwater tint plane into this little field here. So if I go and hit now, it should work. Okay, so everything's nice and clear in the view. As soon as I go in the water and the camera goes underwater, oh, it's not quite big enough, so I need to go back and resize it. So let's just say 0.1. So if I hit play, oops, forgot to disable it. Try that again. Okay, so if I go into the water, the camera goes down into the water, and as you can see, everything goes dark blue. And as soon as I come back up, the camera is above water, and the camera is clear again. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to do that real quick. Next video, I think I'm going to do one more video, and it's going to refine what I did in the previous video. Because right now, he goes into, when he falls into the water, he goes into swimming mode before he's fully into the water. So I'm going to refine that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and please stay tuned for the next video. Okay, thanks.